Welcome back to Garage Tours. I'm your host, Chris Forsberg, and this week we head out to Phoenix, Arizona to the Bondurant School of High Performance Driving. They are the nation's leading facility in driver training. Hopefully they'll let me hop in a couple cars and kill some tires. We're here at the Bob Bondurant School of High Performance Driving just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. We're here to meet up with our fellow drifter and buddy, Corey Hosford, who also happens to be an instructor here. He's gonna give us the lay of the land and show us what it takes to run this massive facility. All right, Corey said he's gonna meet us out here, but, oh, here he comes. Nice of you to join us. You done?
Yeah, I hit a banana peel coming in.
So this is your day job, just doing a bunch of burnouts all over the place?
That's part of it, but I actually came on my day off to show you guys around.
Well, thank you.
Why don't we hop in this bad boy and I'll show you around the facility.
All right, let's do it.
So Bob's facility is just over 60 acres big. The racetrack that we're driving on now is about 1.6 miles long. We consider this the adult Disneyland. You know, anybody that wants to come out and take a race car out on a racetrack and not have to work on it, and after a long day driving, they can park and go home, rest, come back, and knowing that they're gonna hop into a car that is equally as good as it was when they first hopped in, just because our crew in the shop is literally some of the best in the world.
Yep, working all day, all night.
All day, all night.
And you guys are training more than just people coming out to slide around in a Corvette. I mean, I heard you're doing actors and even some military work?
Yeah, so, you know, currently what we have going on now is we have actually a military class going on, as well as, you know, our Grand Prix road racing class. And we actually have some teens on the facility taking the highway defensive driving program. All right, Forrest, I know this show's all about garage tours and things like that, so I'm gonna cut you over to Jason Cole, who's our shop supervisor. He's gonna be the man that's gonna show you the whole facility, kind of behind the scenes and what it takes to keep 100+ cars running on a day-to-day basis.
I'm sure that is a busy job. Hey, Jason. How's it going, man?
Good, nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us out here.
No problem.
Man,
Thanks for coming
saw
out.
a handful of Corvettes and Camaros out there. You
got
guys
a
have
couple
an
of cars
insane
here.
amount of vehicles.
We do. We have 32 Corvette Stingrays and 33 Camaros on the property that we use for
brand new
high
Stingrays?
performance and brand new 2014 models. We do not modify them actually; they're completely stock. We do change out the fluids and stuff like that. Chevrolet's good enough to provide us with a sweet ride, and Goodyear's kind enough to provide us with over 300 tires a month. We go through a lot of brakes. We go through a lot of fuel, 10,000 gallons a month on average.
As you can see, the shop is very well outfitted. You got alignment racks, lifts, and as you mentioned, all the tools and equipment to keep these cars going. I imagine sometimes you have just an incredible amount of cars running. Like, what's the most that you normally average in a day?
Sometimes we'll have 60 students using 80 cars in a day,
cars?
And we're running 7 days a week at times, so it takes my entire staff of 16 mechanics and fleet techs to keep this place running. Sometimes they're here 24 hours a day just to make sure that the students the next day get the best learning experience possible.
Man, so they'll hit the track, and then when they come off, mechanics hit the garage, run those things all night to get them back on track in the morning.
You know, that happens all day long during class while they're out there. Sometimes they'll break something and we'll bring it in and fix it and give them another car so they can keep their learning experience going. And then at night we check over every single car, make sure it's ready for the next day, and put it right back out there so they can rip on it.
So this doesn't exactly look like a high performance vehicle. What's this thing's story?
This is Bob's 73 VW thing, and he actually used this when he moved out here to Phoenix to map out the track that is what it is today in the desert. He literally just drove around in the desert till he got a feel for the elevation changes and the curves that he wanted, and then they paved it.
That's amazing. That's a cool story. Well, thanks for showing me around the garage. You know, obviously you guys can handle anything that's thrown at you. 150 cars, you know, you got a full crew, all the equipment you need. It's a really rad facility. But on that note, I'm gonna see if I can find Corey and get out on that racetrack.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks, man. Corey said to meet him over in this building, but I don't really know where we're going. Whoa, there we go. These are some race cars.
So you know how I told you I was gonna get a few race cars ready?
Yeah, you got a couple, huh?
I got 16 ready.
I think we only need 2 though.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, you never driven a Formula car before.
Nope, it's true.
Perfect. Well, good thing we are at school because we're gonna teach you how to drive one of our Formula Mazda open wheel race cars.
Awesome.
So we'll size you up in one of the cars and we're just gonna go right out to the racetrack.
Let's do it.
Yes, dude.
One of the most overlooked ways to get the power from your engine to the ground is proper gearing. On our drift cars, we run quick change rear ends so that we can adjust the gearing on the fly.
All right, Forrest, what'd you think?
Oh man, these things are nuts. Super fast, really nimble. Never driven anything like this.
Yeah, definitely a little bit different than what we're used to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, you know, almost done with the tour, end of the day.
Yep.
Let's do some drifting.
Let's do it. I had an awesome time shredding that massive facility with Corey Hosford, and it's insane to see how much maintenance and upkeep goes into keeping that Bondurant fleet running. Which of those cars would you have chosen to drive? Catch you next time on Garage Tours.